Hello everybody, and welcome back to Gentoo, your favorite place for all things gaming and tech related. I'm your favorite host, Gabe Chadwick.
And I'm your favorite host, Evan Saxton.
Hey, wait, I'm the most favorite host.
Yeah, sure, pal. Let's talk about this after the news.
All right, so let's dive right in the news, I guess.
In a world where darkness looms and fear reigns, a small town is gripped by an unspeakable terror. Meet Teddy, the masked maniac haunting the community of Oakheart. Journey through spine-chilling locations. From the depths of Teddy's lair to the eerie police station to the unsettling Camp Oakheart. Nowhere is safe. Who will survive?
The community of Oakheart is being terrorized by Teddy, a mass serial killer, and as the body count rises, you discover that this isn't just a man in a mask killing helpless teenagers. Terror at Oakheart is a pixel-based side-scrolling game where you will take on the role of several members of the community as they rush to stop the man in the mask from killing any more of your friends and family. Can you survive, or will you and the rest of the cast die a gruesome death at the hands of Teddy, the Oakheart killer? Try to save the town of Oakheart when Terror at Oakheart releases on PC on February 27th.
Fed up with fleeing, hiding, and fighting in a world infested with zombies? Well, put your trust in me, Jeff Tusk. And put your trust in ParsdiZe. Thanks to our zombie guard technology, everyone is safe. Zombies won't attack you, they'll defend you. ParsdiZe is a safe place for everyone, where you'll have nothing more to fear. Join me. Everyone is welcome in ParsdiZe. We still have lots of work to do.
ParsdiZe wasn't as beautiful as it was meant to be. In fact, it's overrun by zombies. But not to worry, because in Welcome to ParsdiZe, you and other ingenious survivors have figured out a way to control the undead. And here in ParsdiZe, the zombies do the dirty work. Set up camp with up to 3 other friends and get those zombies to work. Have them help around the house or even man the defenses against their zombie brethren. Build, fight, or just relax in ParsdiZe when Welcome to ParsdiZe releases on February 29th for PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Now let's see what Elon has cooked up for us this week.
Elon Musk has received approval from the FDA to run the first human trial of his Neuralink project, a chip that is inserted into the brain and allows the user to control it with just thoughts.
And just last month, the first human subject received the implant, and according to Musk, the subject had a noticeable increase in neuron activity.
It has been reported that the subject has been able to control a computer mouse by just thinking and has had no noticeable side effects, according to reports by the company.
Experts from outside the company are concerned, though, as they believe that Neuralink could be more forthcoming with their research. Neuralink has kept the meat of their project under wraps, and nearly all of their updates come from Elon Musk's Twitter account.
And that's all we've got for news this week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to not miss any future episodes.
So now let's hop into a fresh batch of packs.
Whoa, what? Oh my gosh. I'm back! Where did you even come from? I was trapped in Animal Crossing for what felt like forever. How long have I been gone for anyway?
A week?
No way. Just in time for another episode.
Oh, sure.
Seriously? Why are you guys even here? Whatever. Welcome back to Corby's Content Corner. I'm Corby, and today I wanted to talk about one of my favorite gaming protagonists, Lara Croft. Now, Lara Croft is the main protagonist in the hit series Tomb Raider, which started all the way back in 1996. She is a highly intelligent and athletic British archaeologist. Now, although these details sound like the formula for a boring character to play as, Lara is also extremely well equipped with firearms and able to survive every near-death situation you can think of. Now that makes a big difference. You play as Lara Croft to solve puzzles, hunt down artifacts, explore ancient architecture, track treacherous grounds, and shoot down hundreds of unnamed guards like a female John Wick. And there's obviously no other reason why I favor her at all. Okay. She's attractive. So what? That has nothing to do with this.
I don't know, man.
Oh, I've had just about enough of you guys. Laura is extremely self-reliant and can survive just about anything. Shipwreck? Yep. Being impaled and chased by crazy people? She got it. Borderline breaking her back rock climbing? That's light work. Getting shot dozens of times? Come on. Nearly falling to her death every 5 minutes? Oh, I think we both know the answer to that. If it isn't clear enough, Laura does seem to have a tad bit of plot armor, but hey, what protagonist doesn't? It allows for us as the player to see how cool and resilient she is as a character. She truly is tough as nails. I mean, she just doesn't die. But all this creates a fun and interesting character to play as that I still remember loving over the years. Maybe not for all the right reasons. I mean, I don't even remember the plot to the first game. Hey, can you blame me? I know I went on this tangent before with Link, but come on. She's always been like this, even when she was made out of like 20 polygons. Are you kidding me? Even though I was focused more on the gameplay of this series than the story, I still really enjoyed them. If you haven't played this trilogy of games before, I highly recommend it. Seriously. And that's about it. I guess I'll see you guys next week. Wait, is nothing going to happen to me this time? Finally. That's a wrap. I'll just set this up here.
Have you ever wondered what would happen if the internet died? Imagine someone so digitally powerful and so vindictive against the government that they overloaded the entire internet with so much info that it simply goes dark. But where does the old internet go? Is it still there? Is it still accessible? In Cyberpunk, there's a much darker result. And that is our topic for today's episode. The Black Wall. One of Cyberpunk's darkest and most disturbing areas. The Black Wall is a giant virtual wall created by an internet security company, Netwatch. It's designed to keep a security firewall between the old and new internet. Once upon a time, a netrunner by the name of Raish Bartmoss unleashed a swarm of deadly computer viruses called Rabbids. This attack was so powerful that it crashed and killed all internet access across the world. And many netrunners with their consciousness connected into the internet became lost in cyberspace in the attack, forever losing their connection to the mortal world to be doomed to a virtual limbo. Now, answering my question from before, where does the internet go? It doesn't go anywhere. It's still there. On the other side of the Black Wall are thousands, if not more, corrupted AI or lost netrunners in space. Not only have these AI gained a scary sense of self, they become malicious against humans. Beyond that wall is a breeding ground for these AI, and they do not shy away from making humans out to be lower than them.
Careful waste of resources.
But powerful, terrifying AI is not the only thing the Black Wall has to offer. Some netrunners, like Songbird in 2077's DLC, have the ability to tap into the Black Wall at the cost of slowly withering their body with each use. But these abilities are nothing short of a godlike power in the world of netrunning. With a mere clinch of your fist, you could cause someone's brain to explode into a burst of red lightning that chains to each person too close to the victim, take control of giant killing machines, or tear apart someone's very consciousness directly as you command a Black Wall AI to consume them within seconds. Just listen to the terrifying screams of one of these AI victims.
Changing ammo!
Nightmare fuel. Hopefully Netwatch keeps that wall nice and patched up, because in the world of 2077, where everything and everyone runs on technology, they can kiss the world they know goodbye should the AIs finally breach that wall. I'll see you next week with more Cyberpunk.
running since 1971, broadcast 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Featuring programs and news from National Public Radio, as well as Americana, jazz, and classical music. KXCV 90.5 FM Maryville, KNRW 88.9 FM Chillicothe.
Right side pass finds Waters. A three-pointer on the way. Good.
Life happens in an instant. Let us help you be a part of it.
Take 5.
Live for you to enjoy.
Welcome back to Apex Legends, a series here on Gentoo where we take a deeper dive into the lore of the so-called legends. This week, we will be taking a look at Valkyrie. Kyrie Imahara was the daughter of Viper, a notorious mercenary who worked for the Apex Predators. She held great respect and admiration for her father and wished to follow in his footsteps as a pilot. Viper would often humor her by taking her for joyrides in his modified North Star. However, he frowned upon his daughter becoming a pilot, telling her that these titans were death traps. As a result of her father's profession, Imahara would often see Cuban Blisk in her home. In 2715, Imahara hijacked her father's North Star, flying it around solo above her family's home. Despite her father's commands for her to land, she continued to fly, eventually reaching an altitude where an aircraft battle was taking place. Caught in the crossfire, the Titan engaged its autopilot, firing a salvo of missiles at its nearest target. In return, an aircraft fired and struck the North Star, causing it to fall uncontrollably to the surface. Viper followed in his own aircraft and took control of the Titan, ejecting his daughter and crash landing in a nearby field. Imahara and Viper both escaped relatively unharmed. Soon after this incident, Viper left to escort the Ark during the Battle of Typhoon, where he was killed by Jack Cooper and his Vanguard-class Titan. Not knowing who killed him, Imahara blamed Blisk for her father's death. After not knowing what happened to her father in the war for 16 years, Imahara received a smuggling job from some mercenaries. After a disagreement on price, she arranged a meeting with their boss, who happened to be none other than Cuban Blisk. Going into this meeting, her intentions were to kill Blisk. However, he was able to talk her out of the act, handing her an Apex card and telling Imahara that her father would have wanted her to forge her own legacy. Shooting the glass of liquor in Blisk's hand, she left his vessel, declaring her call sign as Valkyrie. Using the intact flight core from Viper's North Star, she built a sleek new jetpack that honored her father's memory. Finally, that was when Kyrie could soar on her own. That will do it for this week's episode of Apex Legends. Like, subscribe, and tune in next week for more content.
Evan, I just got the new Neuralink by Elon Musk.
Whoa, were you in the early trials for that or something?
Yeah.
How'd you get in on that?
I mean, I just DM'd him on Twitter and was like, hey, Elon, I really want...
Twitter?
Yeah.
That's how you got in? It
Yeah.
doesn't seem very professional for it. I mean, like, I guess whatever works.
I mean, he's a Twitter monster. I mean, he's the beast of Twitter.
Was it actually him that...
Yeah, it was him.
wow,
Yeah,
really?
He even shook my hand.
Okay. Did you have to, like, sign anything? Did you, like...
No,
Does he own your soul now?
He just basically was just like, here you go. And that was it. But
just gave it to him?
I'm a big deal. So.
Wait, did he, like, were you awake during it?
I don't even know, really. I just kind of went in, forgot what happened, and then left. It was pretty cool. But look at my powers that I can do with it. See, look. Okay. I know, right? I know. It's pretty cool.
With your mind.
And then I'll change it back.
That's pretty crazy.
You know, it's impressive.
In an instant, too?
I know.
Okay. I mean, it's kind of, it bulges a little, but
really?
I mean,
Does it look that bad?
Yeah, there's, maybe the scar will heal.
Yeah, it'll heal. It'll heal. But, you know, Twitter gave me this opportunity, and I can't thank it enough, you know? Mm-hmm. But wait, Elon, what is that?
Are you talking?
Kill Evan? Okay, Elon, I can do that. Hey, let's just go. Let's go real quick. Come on. Yeah, let's just go.
Welcome back to an episode of Quix, where we take a mainstream game and see how fast we can complete it. Today is Pico Park. Woo! Basically, we just have to work together to solve puzzles.
Nobody be stupid.
Oh no, here we go.
One person dies, we have to restart.
Jump! No! Dan, come!
Wait.
Dan, go.
Really?
No!
Okay, we're all getting scooted.
We just keep jumping?
Wait, yeah, go.
There we go.
Key.
I'm trying.
Woo!
That wasn't too bad. You need to be running it.
Key.
I think what has to happen...
No, key.
Sherry.
Nigel, face the other way. One. Yes, pull. Now we have to slowly lower. Sherry.
Sherry needs to be up there.
No, come
No.
Oh my goodness, that was wow.
Stuck down.
Alright.
No.
I'll just go by myself.
Katie's like, you know what? Screw you guys. I'll do it myself.
Okay, this one's timed. Oh
Yeah.
no. Oh, Amanda, go, no.
We are taking each other out.
No, it's me.
Get in. Yes.
Oh no.
Easy money.
Whatever this squiggly thing means.
This isn't gonna be good.
Oh.
Help.
Somebody's gotta get the key.
Oh, Amanda. Sherry, can you talk?
Yeah, what?
Oh. You, Sherry.
Sherry.
W.
Sherry. So don't push the buttons.
Well.
So we have to do it when it's less than 1 second.
Sherry's face out.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. Get off of me! One person
Go, Nigel, go!
Huge. Becomes massive, big and swole. And...
Push or jump?
Push yours onto mine.
What are we doing? Making a tower. Oh, cute.
Sherry, jump.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that actually worked. Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Can't-
Oh no.
No, I'm gonna just leave it like this.
In. We're cooking. Oh, it did that. Katie, scoot a little bit. Let's get the. Okay, well. There I go.
Oh my goodness.
Don't push.
Oh, you know what I want to do.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. So...
Stop.
Don't.
Oh my gosh!
Stop.
Stop.
Oh man.
Okay. No.
We left Katie to.
All of.
I need an apology
No,
for all
just
this.
about to push
Look, that's what I said. Okay.
Push a single by liking
Yeah, Amanda just.
them.
Oh.
All on you, Nigel.
Go, Nigel. Go, Nigel.
No! The lag is
Tragic. And Amanda.
But I have won every game since.
Because I haven't played.
Yes!
Yes, Nigel! Redemption!
Okay, pause. This week we did the first 6 levels. Next week we'll do the last 6 levels.
So speedy.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Rainbow Six Time with Red, the show where I pick a Rainbow Six operator, tell you a bit about them, play a few games with them, and rate them 1 through 10. I keep forgetting to mention it, but the things I rate these operators on is their loadouts, ability, and their use to the team as a whole. This week's episode will be featuring one of the original operators in Rainbow Six Siege, and that is Thermite. Thermite is one of my favorite operators to use, as he comes equipped with a very solid primary weapon, and his ability is one of the best in the game, in my opinion. Thermite is a 2 health, 2 speed operator. His primary weapon options are the 5.56 XI assault rifle and the M1014 shotgun. I've said it once already, but using a shotgun on an offensive operator typically isn't a good idea, so I just go ahead and stick with his assault rifle, which has very little recoil, so it's pretty easy to control. He has the option of 2 secondaries, the M45 Music and the 5.7 USG, which are both pistols. He has 2 different options for his grenades. You can use a smoke or flash grenade. I use the flash grenade like 99% of the time, but if I'm in a stack with friends, I occasionally might use the smoke grenades. Thermite's ability is exothermic charges, which he uses to blow open reinforced walls with ease. The only downside to Thermite is when the defending team is using Mute, Cade, or Bandit, who all counter Thermite by electrocuting and jamming walls. Kind of renders Thermite pretty much useless unless you have a Thatcher or someone on your team using impact EMPs. Now we're going to go ahead and hop into some Thermite gameplay. One thing I want you to notice throughout the majority of these clips, there's a few of them I don't do it in, but for the most part, I like to try and place his exothermic charge on the middle of the wall so it blows the whole wall wide open. Usually if it's a wall with 2 reinforcements on it, if you just put it smack dab in the middle, it'll take out the entire wall with the explosion, which is what I really like about him. You can just completely delete a wall with 1 exothermic charge.
Operator standing.
Some serious driving.
Thermite is going to take the highest rating so far in this series with a very solid 8 out of 10. I really love him all around as an operator with his primary weapon, grenade choices, and his ability. The only reason I couldn't go any higher is due to the people that counter him. Those operators have a very high selection rate, and there's a really good chance you'll see them every time you're on offense. That's all for this episode. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to never miss an episode of Gentoo and Rainbow Six Time with Red.
Unlike other organizations on and around campus, here, the students do it all.
KNWT is a student-run and student-produced television station.
To support this content, you can go to our YouTube channel at KNWT Channel 8.
And watch the latest shows or even enjoy blasts from the past.
Greetings, travelers, and welcome to Tales of the Dice Roll, a show centered around the journey of these daring heroes.
My name is Aaron Moore, and I'm Shepard Gray.
My name's Evan Saxton, and I'm playing Archibald Kavir.
I'm Porter Williams, and I'm playing Meru.
I'm Nicholas Rysak, and I'm playing Taruk Mbaku.
I'm Jonas Pilat, and I'm the Dungeon Master.
Will they succumb to their fate, or write their own story? Be sure to tune in Fridays at noon for this season of Pen and Paper.
On this week's episode of Free to Review, me and my buddy Evan teamed up in the kitchen. Here's a little preview of our cooking skills. Dude, I don't...
No, I threw... There you go, shirt.
Oh no!
Where's the water?
Where's the fire? I got it! Dude, now what's on...
God.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, he's ready to wheel!
Oh my god!
I can't pick up any of the pizzas.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, great, the tomato sauce is all out.
How did this get it?
It's waters. Bon appetit.
What? We just set out some plates for...
Give me that sausage.
The glizzy
the water on fire.
Dollar hot dog night.
Oh, he just wanted sausage and bread.
Oh!
It's not cooked right. What do you mean, pal? Oh, it's all on fire.
Who wants 3 wieners?
They've been sitting on the floor too, so it's got like that natural earth heating. Oh god.
That's it.
Yeah, he had both options and he took them more. Let's go, baby.
One Armed Cooked was released on August 30th, 2022, and it's gotten a lot of positive reviews. One Armed Cooked is a super fun and challenging game. You have to play as a chef who only has one arm, and you have to prepare meals as fast as you can. You have to slice ingredients, manage cooking times, and serve all of the dishes with just one arm. This game is a true test of your multitasking skills. Now let's go ahead and read some of the reviews that people left. Alright, here we go. Me and my friend ordered too much sausage, and then the game crashed. 10 out of 10. We got a bad review on January 29th. No option to kill the customers. We got another one from February 3rd. This game is so emotional. I can definitely agree with that one. Alright, here we go. We got one more review from February 19th. Absolutely beautiful game. I don't think I've ever laughed so hard at a cooking game. And in the first few minutes too, I highly recommend this game, especially if you need something to play with friends. 5 stars from me. Alright, overall, I think this is a great game to play a few times with your friends if you're really bored. There's single player, multiplayer, and then there's these catering jobs, which I haven't tried yet. In this game, there's a ton of different places to choose from, so you can pretty much cook any food that you want. There's also this inventory thing where you can open chests every time you level up and get a bunch of different stuff. These are all of the items that you can unlock. But yeah, if you're really bored and need a game that's fun to play with your friends, hop on One Armed Cook. This game is really hard when you first start playing, but I think that's supposed to be the fun of it. It's really hard to keep up with all of the orders. I'd definitely play this game again because it'd be nice to get better at it. After playing this game for a few hours, I'd rate it an 8 out of 10.
This is truly amazing. With the bowl of fruit, it really adds it together.
Oh yes.
Hello, and welcome back to Know Your Tech. I'm your host, Evan Saxton, and don't worry, this isn't a pipe, it's a bird whistle. Now, last week we went over GPUs, so this time we're going to touch on its partner in crime, the CPU, also known as the Central Processing Unit. And the fun thing about CPUs is it's actually just rocks and minerals that we tricked into thinking. Now, let's hop right in. Starting off, we have AMD brands of CPUs. Now you may be thinking, AMD, that sounds familiar, and you'd be right, because that was one of the brands we talked about last time when discussing graphics cards. The strongest pro to AMD is that they make both GPUs and CPUs, not just one or the other. This means that the information between the two parts can be optimized more than any other brand combo. Having the AMD control panel too, making it incredibly easy to run test on both your CPU and GPU. AMD has a plethora of CPUs to choose from. Currently, the best bang for your buck is a Ryzen 7 5800X, running you about $200 with a slightly higher price point, gives you more cost and slightly higher performance, which would allow you more multitasking to take place, such as recording something you're playing or have as many tabs as you want open on Google. Truly unlimited power. If that's too much for you, don't worry, because the Ryzen 5 3600 is a great sub. Coming in at half the price of the 5800X at $100, it is a much more affordable option, without losing too much performance, still being able to run the newest games with up-to-date graphics. One of the downsides is that there are less cores, meaning multitasking will take more of a toll on the CPU, but it isn't a massive problem. Another limitation is that there is no integrated graphics on the card, which is a mini GPU that is housed inside the CPU, but this isn't a problem either if you already have your own graphics card, given that you're going to use one of the ones from NVIDIA or AMD. Both are great options, but if you really want the extra performance, the Ryzen 7 5800X is for you. Intel has their own line of CPUs, the i-series. The two I picked comparison to AMD is the i7 and the i9. Fun fact, if you're a Northwest student, your laptop uses an i5. That's what that little blue sticker means. Starting off with the i7 compared to the 3600, the i7 does perform better than the 3600 in certain tests, just barely landing above it. But with a price point more expensive than the 5800X being around $250, it is hard to justify choosing this over other options, though it is viable if you're wanting a build that does not include any AMD parts in it. Now the real heavy hitter is the i9, costing around $400 to $500 and being easily the most expensive thing we've talked about today. Being an all-around powerhouse, able to take on intense loads, and even being able to overclock for maximum performance. At the end of the day though, you don't really need this high-end CPU for your average build. Anything else we've talked about today will be just fine. That's all I have this week for Know Your Tech. Personally, I think AMD is a better fit for a computer, especially if you're a one-on-one for gaming. See you next time. Peace out.
Hello hunters to another episode of Monster Field Guide, where I catalog the monsters from Monster Hunter World.
While I'm not excited for the several showers I'll have to take after this expedition, I'm excited to talk about another apex monster,
Odogaron. Odogaron brings a new classification of monster, the Fanged Wyvern. Much like brute wyverns, they lack wings, but unlike them, are quadrupedal in terms of how they move around. As always, let's learn about that name. Odogaron comes from two root words. First, it's odus, ancient Greek word meaning fang or tooth. It's the other word where we start to get into its design origins. The second word is garu, a Japanese word meaning hungry wolf. And while I could just call it a day, I mean, it does look like a wolf, and boy, does it sure have odus, several in fact. I believe that there's another inspiration that tells us much more about its design origins, biology, and ecology. Given its slender frame and uber aggression, I believe that it's a monster that's based on the Mustelidae family, a family including ferrets, stoats, and weasels. Mentioning weasels, let's talk about different mythological inspirations that will allow me to talk about Odogaron's coolest features. This is the Kama Itachi, a weasel yokai with literal sickles for hands that craves nothing but violence and causes whirlwinds of death and pain. And that's exactly what Odogaron is. I mean, look at its claws. Odogaron's hands can be looked at in two parts. First, the four smaller claws attached to the knuckles. It uses these claws to traverse its surroundings and is virtually silent when walking. However, since these claws are always out, they are more dull, reflecting animals like the wolf or even the cheetah. The second are 6 digits at the bottom of each toe with claws that are serrated to inflict maximum damage and maim its target. They can retract and bend to fit between the 4 digits, almost like it's holding its own hand. Aww. Now we can finally get to the environment that Odogaron calls home, and we can learn why it's such a all the time. This is the Rotten Vale, a region filled to the brim with death and decay. Bones and carrion are literally found everywhere in this environment, so much so that it's hard to know where the actual earthen floor is. Like foreshadowed in last week's episode, this is why the Coral Highlands is the way that they are, because they're literally on top of each other. The bodies that die in the Rotten Vale turn into nutrients that feed the Coral Highlands, and the gases that it releases becomes the upwinds and drafts of the Coral Highlands. It's here where Odogaron thrives. It is the apex predator of this region and patrols the lower floors of the Vale, utilizing tunnels to traverse the environment quickly. Odogaron often scavenges carrion it finds and brings it back to its den, letting it almost age like a jerky. Or if it's lucky, it might stumble upon a creature who recently died and fell from the Coral Highlands. Lastly, the development team wanted to create Odogaron because they believed it would be a very interesting change to see such a small monster be an apex predator, one that relies on aggression and fast combos rather than large, powerful moves. It's an absolute blast to hunt and one of my favorite monsters. That's all the time we have for this expedition. Join me next time as we tackle the Horned Wyvern and Lord of the Desert's Diablos.
Thank you for watching this episode of Gentoo. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment to not miss any future episodes. Isn't that right, Evan?
Yes, and make sure to invest in Tesla stock too.
He's so right. Thank you, Evan.
The Neuralink is amazing. No side effects.